Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. Today we have a pen review. That's right, a ballpoint pen. And, you know, normally I don't do expensive kinds of pens. I do a lot of reviews on Bics and Papermates and other fairly pedestrian and inexpensive pens, because that's frankly what I write with most of the time. But when I do feel the need to have a better pen, because perhaps it's an occasion that requires it, here is one of the pens that I always take. And this is my good old Parker Jotter, and I have a few of these, probably 3 or 4. This one's in white. I have one that's all stainless steel. I think I have one that's blue, and I love a Parker Jotter ballpoint pen, medium point blue ink. Thank you. I love those pens. This is a pen that I have literally seen my entire life, and it makes me just feel like part of the world I grew up in is still in existence and functioning, even though most of it's a faded memory now. But when I have a Parker Jotter pen like this, I feel the same about a Bic Crystal, frankly. But anyways, however, this is a Parker Jotter XL extra large, and it was on sale, quite reduced as a matter of fact. And so I thought, it was almost half off. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to get this and just try it. So here it is. It's in sort of this nondescript white box. There, it says Newell, Europe, Newell brands, Poland, Newell office brands. And then here, there's a website, Parker Pen. And that's about the only place on this box that says Parker and identifies the contents as a pen. It says this gift box may contain any of the below items. See our website for sorting instructions. So this is all the recycling stuff for this box and its contents. On this side, you can see Jotter XL Verde green, my favorite color, just saying. Okay, and here you see Parker made in France Jotter XL. Okay, and if we flip it around, we have the seals. By appointment to the Queen Manufacturers of Pens, Pencils, and Inks, Parker Pen Company. By appointment to the Prince of Wales, Manufacturers of Writing Instruments and Inks, Parker Pen Company. So maybe this was done, perhaps, I don't know if this was done, you know, we don't, the Queen, it was Queen Elizabeth and then Prince of Wales, but we not King Charles now. But okay, anyway, so it's taped, and I'm going to just, if I can manage to do this without opening an artery here, I'm going to cut this open so that we can slide, maybe, slide this out. There we go. And there, whoop, here it is. Okay, I'm going to sneak this in because I did not, when I pulled this out of the box, when I pulled it out of this box, only this part came out, the part that had the pen in it. And I realized afterwards that there was another layer inside the box. So this is just the outer sleeve. Here's what you get. There. And then this. So, isn't this nice? Very nice. So there is that. So this is a lovely box that it comes in, and it certainly a pen like that comes in a box like this, makes it feel like it is something special, and it is. So I just wanted to make sure that this got included. How about that, folks? Oh, okay. So here's the packaging. Again, here's the royal seal that we saw on the outside. Nothing else really on this. On the inside here, we have all of the information in myriad languages about this writing instrument. No, I'm not going to read it. Here is what this is this is the international warranty for this pen, and gives you all the telephone numbers to call. So anyways, there it is. But you know what? Nice to have a pen with a warranty. So here's the pen itself. You can see it just sort of fastened with a couple of elastic bands onto this piece of cardboard. And we will put this back in its spot. Okay. Now, there it is, the Jotter XL. And I was curious, let's put the Jotter XL and a standard Jotter next to each other. Oh yeah, it's bigger, certainly. Where you really see it is here in the top half. Does not have the metal collar at the end, although this has the white one is a plastic bottom barrel, where this is all metal. And I don't know if the camera can get it. It is green. It is a beautiful dark green. I think it's quite handsome, actually. And we have France here embossed on the upper, and then we have Parker. It has the Parker arrow pocket clip. I'm going to open this up. I don't know if it takes a different refill than my white pen. This has got the Parker Quink Flow ballpoint pen, 1.0 medium refill in it. And it looks to be, well, let me take this one out. Looks to be the same, frankly. So it takes a standard Parker refill. I'll put that. Now this is a plastic collar here. It's, see them, you've got a metal sleeve going over, and yeah, the internal workings all look to be plastic covered in metal. So it is a larger pen. Certainly you can feel it in your hand as you're holding it. All right. It's got a nice, you hear that? Retractable sound. Now let's see how we're, there we go, right out of the gate. I think they did say how much larger this was. It's wider. In addition to it being longer, it's also wider. I don't know if we do a, let me focus in here. There, I think you can see pretty clearly the difference in circumference between the XL and the standard, in addition to the difference in height. This is a lovely pen. Almost every time I review a pen, someone says, how come you don't do fountain pens? Or why don't you review a fountain pen? I don't like fountain pens. And that's my response. I just don't like fountain pens. And when you write with a pen, a ballpoint pen like this, although I'm totally satisfied writing with a Bic Crystal, but when you do write with a pen like this, I have no desire to go through, and I appreciate the beauty of the fountain pen and all of the nibs and the inks and the this and the that. I love pencils, and when I use pens, and I do use pens, this just is all I would ever want or need. So no, I appreciate, I love watching fountain pen videos on YouTube. I do very often. But not for me. This ballpoint pen is great. And how easy. And look, there's no ink on my fingers. And of course, those of you who are familiar and also like Parker Jotters know that there's, you know, any number of other refills that you can use with these pens if you like gel ink or, you know, other colors of ink or whatever. Yeah, certainly it's possible. I don't expect these have the exact same ink cartridges in them. I don't expect there to be any difference. And there's really not. The difference is really in the hand feel of the pen. And if you are one that, I have heard people complain that the Jotter is too slender, the way that it tapers here. And especially some people do not like the all-metal exterior Jotters. They find them too slippery, or they don't like the grip that they have with them. And I get that. But this one has a very different feel. It does feel substantial. It's a heavier pen, first of all, than this, because this is half of this has got a plastic barrel. So this just has a greater weight to it, but it also, you know, it's a larger circumference pen, and it just feels more substantial, and it's a bit longer. And it sits differently in the hand. It just does. And so, yeah, it feels differently. But this is a great pen. A little smudgy. We got to give it a little bit more drying time. Do some loops here. Yeah. So here it is. Parker Jotter XL in green. Nice looking pen, and I will enjoy when I have to, you know what? When I have to do things where I get all gussied up and dressed up and put on a suit, which I don't mind doing when circumstances require. This is a nice pen to have clipped inside my suit pocket, my chest pocket inside my suit, and I need to sign something, or somebody wants, you know, a phone number or an email address or something like that. Oh, I love to get out a nice ballpoint pen like this and be able to write with it. Or just, I love these to write checks with. It's never fun to send the money out the door, but you know what? That's life, folks. The money comes in and the money goes out. And it's a nice check writing pen. So anyways, thank you. Hope you enjoyed this, I guess, an unboxing kind of review here for the Parker Jotter XL and looking at it in comparison to its sibling here, the traditional Parker Jotter. And I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe if you like what I do here. And I'll look forward to seeing you again soon here on Always Analog.